they had to round out with a bunch of world-class dancers because it was a full-on production. We had Ray.
No, I remember.
Ray.
Charles?
Ray Charles. No. Ray Chu and the
Jeez.
crew.
In the house band.
Oh, my
The house
God.
band, Ray Charles. Michael McDonald on backing vocals.
Michael McDonald.
It was really an
on
all-star
backgrounds. Now
cut
you're
band.
lying. You're lying. Kenny Loggins came out and did a set.
from somewhere back in the long
You guys
ago.
are completely lying now. This is not a story.
Said
It's not-
nobody fools. I was going to do a
But,
Ray Charles impression, but then I was like, you know what?
Why would you do that?
There you go.
I got a woman there over town that digs on me.
Yeah. Anyway, so
By the way, you
together-
have to sing to be on this podcast, Brian.
Yeah, as
You're
they
up
were
next.
Well,
Yeah,
Brian,
no problem.
Brian can sing too. Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome to the Brody Love Pod, the pod.
Yay!
As it's become famously known.
It's Friday.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching us here on YouTube. Link and subscribe. Check out our merch store.
Yeah, again, everybody, we do this because you guys love it and watch it and support us.
We don't know if they love it.
You love it.
Well, they better love it.
You love us.
It's the brotherly love it.
I mean, it's good just to have us on in the background. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you could be making some breakfast.
Bottom
or-
line is this: we can't do this without you.
There you
We're
go.
so
No, we
grateful
definitely
that
can't.
You that our community keeps growing every single week and month, and that's why we continue to be able to make this show.
So please,
and
yes,
we're very,
like-
very, very grateful to you.
Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
It's
Yes.
free.
And
It's free.
and check
Yeah.
out our online merch store. Link in the
Yeah.
show description.
There it is.
Without further ado, we have a very, I can't believe it because so many years
Don't
have
say
passed
special
now.
guest, 'cause
No,
it sounds like
it's
special
all I know. We always
episode,
say we have a
please.
very special guest, but it's starting to,
Terrible,
we got to
terrible.
start switching
This
it up.
might just be the most special guest
So
we've
how
ever
about
had.
this? How about this? We have a dear family friend
There you go.
who we have known for, I can't believe it, too many years now.
And he has come up on this podcast
almost 20.
yeah,
many times
Almost
so far.
almost 20.
I think
Yeah,
he's
it's just-
over.
I don't want to think
over.
about
No,
that.
it's
I don't want
coming
to
up.
think about that.
And to Matt's point, he's been
Yeah.
brought up on this
Yeah, yeah.
podcast many of times. So by popular demand, we've brought on the infamous Brian Fortuna. Everybody,
Brian
Fortuna.
the Brian,
A fellow East Coast Philly guy,
Philadelphian.
but also a great dancer,
Amazing.
professional
Amazing.
dancer.
Well, that's
Yes.
how we basically met.
Why don't we
we
do
want
it?
to tell
Intro
the
it.
origin
In
story.
origin.
Joe?
origin story of
Yeah.
Brian Fortuna and
Yes.
the Lawrence brothers.
Well, look,
This
cue
is
the music.
awesome.
I'll
The
speak
real
to it.
story.
I'll speak to it because we met first, right?
Yes.
And then he became part of the crew, you know. But I did Dancing with the Stars, and Dancing with the Stars, the season that I did it, was
Season
season
Trace.
3.
3. How many seasons are they on now?
I don't know, 40 or something crazy.
Oof, wow.
Well, they started doing 2 a year, right? So it really exponentially sped things up.
Yeah.
But back when I was doing it, it was 1 a year. You
One
know?
a year.
And you know, arguably, it was more meaningful when it was just 1 a year, and the ratings were massive.
As everything is.
No, it just was. And anyway, the season that I did it was a massive season. It was like, you know, getting 20 million people a week watching this thing.
By the way, sorry to
And it was-
interrupt, but have you heard about the sleeveless summer? Sorry, you're just reminding me of this right now. All the guys are wearing sleeveless shirts.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet,
Really?
Pedro Pascal,
all the
all of them. They're all wearing sleeveless.
Really?
All
So
the-
you're right
all-
in trend, Joe.
Wow.
Prada's-
Continue. Sorry to
All right.
interrupt.
Prada's new line is all this sleeveless
Really?
stuff.
Yeah, it's all sleeveless summer.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what they're calling
Are
it.
you wearing sleeveless too?
I didn't know that.
These arms.
So
You're cutting
anyway-
damn sleeves off, Brian.
So anyway, so
Brian just rips off his
So the
sleeve.
show did so well with that finals between Emmett and Mario and I that they decided to do a Dancing with the Stars tour.
Mm-hmm.
And the tour, because the show was so popular, they thought it was just going to be some sort of, you know, local small tour. They ended up being able to sell out like, well, back then before it was Crypto.com Arena, it was Staples Center. But they went to arenas, like NBA
Giant
arenas
arenas.
and massive casinos. Believe it or not, we're taking the Brotherly Love Pod on tour starting
Way to get that in there, Joe.
in a two weeks, right? Next
2
week.
weeks?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Oh
guys.
Yeah, so we're starting at the Strat in Las Vegas for 2 nights, August 15th and 16th. But then we're going to Foxwoods, which, believe it or not,
Tickets on sale, strat.com.
yeah, we're going to Foxwoods back east, Foxwoods Casino. But believe it or not, we played Foxwoods on this tour. And anyway,
I
the
remember that.
tour ended up being huge. Okay, they sold out Staples Center for 2 nights.
It was huge.
It was huge. And they needed, because it was not just going to be like fan favorites like myself and Mario and Emmett and these guys, but they had to round out with a bunch of world-class dancers because it was a full-on production. We had
Yeah.
Ray.
No, I remember.
Ray
Charles?
No.
No.
Ray Chu and the crew.
In the
Ray
house
Chu.
band.
Oh my
The house
God.
band, Ray Charles.
Chu and the crew from American Idol was our band.
Wow.
I mean, it was a
Michael
huge
McDonald on
production.
backing vocals?
Michael McDonald.
It was really
on
an all-star
backgrounds. Now
kind of
you're
band.
lying. You're lying. Kenny Loggins came out and did a set.
From somewhere back in the
You
long
guys are
ago.
completely lying now. This is not a story.
Said
It's not-
nobody fools.
I can't sing right now. I have allergies.
I was going to do a Ray
But,
Charles impression, but then I was like, you know what?
Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
There you go. Eh.
I got a woman there over town that digs on me.
Digs on me. Yeah. Anyway, so as they were putting this incredible team
By
together.
the way, you have to sing to be on this podcast, Brian.
Yeah, as
You're
they
up
were
next.
well,
Yeah,
Brian,
no problem.
Brian can sing too. As they were,
Not like you guys.
as they were putting out, and putting together this amazing team to go out and do this first tour.
This is very long-winded.
They went out to World Class Dancers, and
This is very
Brian
a long-winded
was
origin
made
story.
one of the roster spots on the tour,
Mm.
and obviously being out on the road with him. I was getting to meet all these people.
Yeah.
Julianne Hough was also one of our
Yeah, I remember
crew
that.
dancers.
I remember that.
Anyway, Brian was such a standout on the tour. He was actually on the show the following year.
Yep.
But regardless, we became great friends. And then when you were out on tour with me,
Yeah,
Andy came
that's
out
how
on
we
tour
met.
to visit.
We
You guys-
gravitated to Brian because we would always do Eagle Chance.
Eagles chance.
Yes.
Eagles
through
chance.
pretty much everywhere, wherever
Yeah,
we
we
were.
became connected because of the Philly
Somebody starts
camaraderie.
out writing
and,
E.
yeah.
It's
Anyway,
like, oh
and
my
it just grew
gosh.
from there. And,
Yeah.
and look, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And sometimes, like,
There
it just makes sense, and friends feel like family. Sort of, you don't feel like they're friends. You've known them your whole life or something. It's
Yep.
just one of those real comfortable, unspoken things, and that's kind of the way it is when you develop great friends and fast friends.
So
like
why don't we
Brian
have our
Fortuna
guests
became.
say a word?
Italian heritage helps.
Italian heritage
That
helps a
helps
little
as
bit.
well.
That's right. Piacere.
Hey,
Matt was over in Italy,
Oh,
and we were
no.
joking.
I
that
heard.
he doesn't. All he wears now is linen. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Not
all he
today,
wears.
guys.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
today.
No linen
Not
on.
today. I'm not wearing linen.
It's his first cotton outfit. in
Yeah.
like
all
2
cotton
months. Yeah.
blend.
Yeah.
By the way, don't wear polyester.
I know.
Especially his underwear. Did you
Yeah.
see this study?
Or-
Don't be a ballroom dancer because you're in
I know.
trouble.
That's
boy.
all you wear is polyester.
Well,
I
they
know.
did a study.
Or
and it's a really-
spandex.
It's a really weird study, and I'm kind of bummed that they did it
Or
on
neoprene.
dogs because I love dogs so much.
good.
But they had female dogs
Yeah,
wear,
It's my
no
arm.
joke, a polyester
Mhm,
almost onesie,
mhm.
and then they studied fertility plummeted, crashed.
Yeah.
Wait, I was distracted with the arm.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
the one arm. If
They
you're
had-
watching right now,
they had-
Andy's one arm.
Yes, they had they.
has
they
made
Sometimes
a-
Joe talks too
dressed up-
much, and I can slap him with this.
Is
That's
that
the
what
way
it's
I
for?
get across the table.
Yeah. Anyway, Matt, go ahead.
they dressed up a female dog in a polyester shirt as well as a control group.
Oh,
in
and it affected the
cotton,
fertility.
and another control group without anything.
This is
And the ones
twisted,
wearing the
man.
polyester, their fertility rates just
This is
collapsed.
twisted. Was it a beagle?
So having that wrapped around your man pieces or your female bits is just not good.
So now if you're wearing linen, are you like supposed to be more fertile?
That's literally it's God's
Hey,
fabric.
hey,
I'm not kidding. It's what they wrapped. It's what they wrapped
Jesus.
Jesus in. I mean, linen it's actually what's wild
Is the
about
shot
linen.
of taurine
Yeah.
What's-
made out of linen?
I don't know, but I think so. I'm just going to go with that. I would have to double check with research
In
for
fact-
legal purposes
In fact,
later.
it was probably linen from Sardinia,
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get into it. Let's just
the
say-
old
No,
motherland.
but what's amazing about
when it was
linen-
connected to Africa, of course.
What?
Wasn't it at one
Anyway,
point connected to Africa?
was.
I mean, at one point, what do you call them?
Pangea.
Pangea now? Oh my
Pangea.
gosh, we're going way back.
I mean,
We're going all the way back
We're-
to when this supercontinent was still
we are.
connected to
We
each
were
other.
talking about Jesus.
Well, Jesus'
we're
time
millions of years
there was
apart.
You
guys.
did go back to Jesus, but
yeah,
we are millions
but that's
of years
that's
apart.
like a few thousand years. This
Yeah.
is talking about a few hundred
I like
million,
to
or
get
maybe
to
even
the root of-
billion.
I like to go to the root of things.
Anyway, linen has this amazing quality that the frequency that fabrics cause on your body
Mhm.
with friction can be detrimental or advantageous. And when it comes to linen, the frequency is a good frequency for your body,
Dude.
and it doesn't
Airflow's good, but
it doesn't allow the chemicals that are used in especially polyester to travel.
it
Absorb
allows
into
you
your
to
skin.
Have you heard
Absorb
about
into
the
your
singing
skin.
shirts? The shirts,
Singing shirts?
shirts you put on and they sing, they harmonize and keep.
shut
Yeah.
You're lying.
He's definitely
Okay,
lying.
You're such an idiot. The
Andy just
singing
plugged into
shirts.
AI for a moment.
Yeah, the singing shirts.
It could have been good though.
Oh, God.
I mean, I had you for a second. Didn't I?
AI,
Who makes
Andy.
them the Bee Gees?
That'd be
Oh,
funny if we
come
had-
on,
if we had-
Bee Gees shirts.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Exactly.
Matt, is
You're
that,
singing
is
Mike
that
McDonald.
As the
chewing gum
Beaches.
on the handle?
Yeah,
of
I
the
hide
Oh.
there.
I
I
just
hide
wanna.
So,
there
all right.
because,
Brian, this is such an improvement, to be honest with you. Usually, he's smacking his lips
Yeah,
so
nobody
much
wants to hear me chew gum
that
anymore.
our wonderful listeners out there have complained.
What kind of podcast that chews gum? That's what I
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
yeah.
Joe, my favorite. Someone was like, Joe shows up for an hour a week. Can he eat before he comes?
Not funny.
It's good.
Not
It's a
funny.
good one.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, true that.
Anyway, we're back to the
Anyway,
So wait,
story
Brian,
of meeting.
So what was your? I mean, what was your first? I'm trying to think. My first impression of Brian. I think we were screaming Eagles,
Mhm.
playing
we meet?
playing craps.
I think it was in Las Vegas.
First
honestly.
time I remember
Blackjack.
hanging with you guys was on New Year's Eve in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
That's
wow,
definitely where it
that's
was.
amazing.
And it was Britney Spears' party. It was called Club Pure.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
right.
I remember all this.
I remember that. Oh my god!
Wow.
Wait, when was?
I happen to have
2000
photos of
was
the
it 6 or
entire
7?
night.
Was it? It was 2006,
Oh
right?
boy.
Or 7? Coming up, it was 2006. I think New Year's 2006.
right.
Yeah.
Well, how old is
Yeah.
Charlie?
Well, Charlie's 19.
Different
So,
he was
times
a
back
baby, so
then.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Simpler days.
That's crazy, guys.
Crazy.
It's true. Simpler days.
Much
up.
simpler.
Back then, you would.
I remember on that tour, believe it or not, I got the iPhone to take on tour with me because it had
The
just
first
come out.
one.
The very first one.
Oh
right.
my
06.
gosh.
Hey, you want to hear a story?
Wow.
I bought Karina Smirnoff's iPhone off of her.
Uh-oh.
Right, like she used it for like 6 months.
Did
while we
she
were doing
clear
the-
all the information? Because I'm sure.
Oh, you guys are the
It's this on
worst.
camera? No, of course she did. But ironically, it's labeled Karina's iPhone, and to this day, it says Karina's iPhone on my Mac
Oh
when
my
I
God.
open it
Oh
up.
Oh
God.
my gosh,
Dude.
that's so funny. That's so funny.
I remember Derek sitting there showing me the video of that first iPhone when it was about to come out.
Isn't that
Now they
wild?
say, as everyone, you've had every iPhone since the beginning, right? They
Yeah.
said if you bought Apple stock instead
I
of buying the
know.
phones, you could
I
make
Of
know.
course.
a half
You'd-
$1 million.
You would
now.
have,
I know.
yeah. If you
Painful.
literally put that into the stock of the company instead of the phone,
Painful.
you would be
know.
close to a millionaire.
But
at
I
this
got
point.
decades
I
of
know.
pictures now.
No, but
Yeah.
Joe, I mean that tour was
It's fun.
something else. man.
Really fun.
Screenshots.
The tour guys was so much fun.
Receipts
Like
from 05.
you know, because remember we didn't really have social. We didn't have social media. It was
No,
before social
well, I
media,
want to say
too.
something. It was actually
Thank goodness.
yeah, it was actually the opposite back then.
Well, I have pictures of everything.
Well, that's scary. But I wanted to say it was the opposite back then. You were actually trying to hide. Like when
Yeah.
you were leaving clubs and places,
You
of-
try to avoid.
you would go the back
I
way because you
know.
didn't want
I
to see
know,
anybody
I
and you
know.
wanted to not get noticed.
I know.
Well, there was-
Now it's all
yeah.
about being noticed.
Well, anonymity was still
Noise.
kind of a cool thing, you know. and
Yeah.
You didn't have,
Noise
you
these
didn't have to like
days.
diarrhea every moment of your life out. You know.
And I heard
Stuff.
Denzel Washington gave a quote to all the young actors out there, and that is, and I've heard this so many
college
times,
speech.
but it doesn't really. I don't know if it was at the college speech. I just have seen it on social, but it might have been the college speech. But he said basically to young entertainers out there, if they can open their phones and see you all day, every day, why would they pay to go see you on the weekend?
Yeah.
And I've heard that
Yeah, that's-
before,
That's
many
very
times.
smart. Yeah.
However, I don't see the business going that way
Yeah.
because things are turning over so fast.
yeah.
If you had a big hit movie and you are at that pinnacle A level, if you wait another year and a half for a movie, there's going to be some
you could disappear.
influencer that's probably going to gain more traction than you throughout that time and be actually net worth more than. So I don't know. It's
Net
really
worth
hard.
in what way, though?
It's true. And maybe a few select can still get away with it, but
You want 2 hit movies or $2 million in the bank?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Right. Well, we just answered that question.
Yeah, I was like,
I should have
post,
brought those a
post.
little
I mean-
I think
closer.
Tupac said it
if
best.
It's about if it's about the art, which it should be, then
Which
you,
it never is.
then,
you know.
then you want to have just the best works of art out there, and you shouldn't care either way about what it is and what money.
Yeah.
But I just don't see the business going that way. I see things turning over so quickly that when you're out for a week, people kind of put you to the side. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you've accomplished. It's kind of quick.
Fortunately,
quick
a lot of our
turnover.
fans are a little older than the super young, and they understood sort of both worlds, which is
Yeah.
great. They had a foot
Right.
in the world where you had destination TV, where you gather on your television to watch all the shows that we grew up with, right? And you know the Seinfelds and the Friends and all these shows, Boy Meets World, The Blossom, these things, and then they understand the new world too and appreciate social
United
media.
States of Tarot.
What's
That's
interesting?
a
Oh, yeah,
That's
United
the-
States.
United
Just-
States
that's
of
not-
Tara,
throw 'em out.
that's
Family destination like that. No, like Recess. No,
Yeah.
but
neither of those really.
Oh,
But,
I-5-0. There you go, Ann. I give you a
Y50.
five.
Sure.
No, but
All
no,
right.
but But what was
We don't
interesting
need to
was
say
we
our own
didn't-
shows.
like we were
That's too
saying,
much. That
We
would
didn't
just-
have social
Why are
media
we
back
saying our
then.
own shows, Joe?
I mean, I'd say
Why
the
not?
top 5 shows that year will quite possibly blossom.
What
Boy
else?
Meets
Saying that
World,
because the people that watch
Recess,
this probably
Hawaii
saw
Five.
those.
Okay, a little later, but definitely
Definitely
Smash.
on the list.
Yeah, like what?
You guys are such
I
punks.
know.
Listen,
Why not like
at the end of
Friends,
the day,
Seinfeld?
I said those two first.
Cheers.
At the end of
He
the
did.
day,
Yeah, he
at the
did.
end of the day, we didn't have social media, so it was a really interesting thing because we didn't understand how big the tour was going to be. Like, I had no concept.
No, I never would have dreamed of performing in an
Right?
arena like that.
18, 19,000 people a night. Like,
Oh, that's
You don't-
that's
you don't
all
even-
it was.
well, yeah, but you don't even think about that. And you're going like, we would go out. I mean, it was crazy, right?
I couldn't take that in until years later. When
Right.
I swear to
Neither.
God, looking at
Neither.
the pictures.
Yeah.
Really.
You're
Like
just
I
going-
couldn't take that in at that
Mm.
age with that many people.
How old
It
were
was-
you?
I don't know, 24, 25.
Oh my
I told
gosh.
you, 24 years old.
Dude,
yeah.
you were so young.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's crazy.
thanks. What the?
I mean, I was really
Hey,
young.
You guys curse
but,
on here,
you know.
I gave a lot of f bombs.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
yeah. I mean,
bleep them out.
We bleep them.
No, we don't.
Our editor is now hates you, but
Yeah.
everyone else.
Look at him. Look at him
yeah.
scowling.
Wait, so
You don't want that man angry at you. Let me
curse?
tell you,
Our editor's huge. No.
Viking Jim is gonna be real mad.
Did you guys see the live action How to Train Your Dragon? He was one of the warriors in that. And he does this on the side because he lost a bet. No, but anyway, it was so cool to see that. And honestly, I look back on that time because it was so much fun to go from city to city. I had never, even though, believe it or not, when I did music and stuff, I couldn't really tour like that because I was doing the shows at the time and they wouldn't let me just go on the road and tour. So I would go do select dates. I went to like Southeast Asia and Australia and
Yeah.
the UK and
Your
toured.
mom told me about that.
Right, but I never went on a bus tour across the United States.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
So when
you
we
had the bus too, didn't
well,
you?
it was amazing. So my
Your
bus,
apartment on wheels.
Yeah.
yeah.
it was
is a
they
nice
built this
bus,
bus for
yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
and
A
this
different
bus,
JL ended up getting
right,
it.
right, and then she
It's
got
worked out fine because they didn't have to change.
Yeah. All the and
got-
the JLs on all the pillows.
yeah, she got pregnant and then postponed her tour, but they had
Mm.
just built this brand new Prevost bus, Prevost bus or whatever it's called, the Prevost or Prefrost or whatever the hell it was called. Anyway, and
Permafrost.
and when I was talking to when my agent or the manager at the time was like, "Hey, they got you an amazing bus. It's Jennifer Lopez bus. It's brand new. She's never even used it." I was like, "What?" So this bus pulls up this pearl
Let me ask you
white
something.
bus.
Yes.
The walls move.
Yes,
Yeah,
two
they do.
flat screen.
I
They had a
remember that.
steam shower in the back. Do you know? And they treated us great on this tour. But we would pull up to some of these hotels, like Four Seasons and stuff. And you know that I actually just prefer to stay on my bus.
Well,
'cause it
yeah.
was so dope.
We were banned from the Four Seasons in Chicago. Just
That's
so
true.
You know.
What happened?
I'm
Well, I
sure.
won't tell the whole story.
Tell
but
the whole
they-
story.
Well, no, the tour went to the pool at night, and
Tell
they
us.
allowed us to do it. And
What did you do?
when we checked into that hotel the
Oh,
next year,
no.
there was a note that said that we were not allowed in the pool.
Isn't that funny?
That
Oh
was.
my
I'll leave it at that.
What? No, tell us more.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Joe have?
But
Did
that's
Joe?
it. It
Remember one
was-
night Joe threw a few back?
He's good at getting out of
I
it.
threw a
Look
few
how-
back.
look
No,
at
I
him.
mean, I
Was
got
that that
drunk,
night that
but
he
it
threw a
was-
few back?
Joe, Joe, can
Yeah,
we
look,
can,
I
can
mean,
we
at the end of
Hanging
the day-
out, man.
Joe
Dirty
missed,
laundry.
Joe
Hang
missed
out
one
all
show
out.
on the whole tour, and
Huh?
and it was my fault.
It was true.
Oh,
I missed one show because I literally was so sick because I don't handle
Joe
alcohol
doesn't.
well. I
Joe
don't
doesn't.
drink.
Yeah, he's a healthy
dude,
man. So
We were staying in a hotel that
That's
was
funny.
an old hospital in Washington.
what?
Well, that's good. So if you get
Yeah.
sick,
Yeah, you just go down to the
Yeah.
roll.
like,
go
like
down
an
to the-
old
It didn't
hotel,
work
like
like
haunted
that.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it didn't really work like
Wait,
that.
what?
Anyway,
Yeah, it was haunted. Yeah.
It was a
We
haunted
stayed in-
hotel.
Really?
We stayed
What
in a
did-
couple. Remember the Fister
yeah.
that we stayed
Whoa,
on the
hey,
tour?
hey,
That
ho,
was-
ho,
yeah,
that
this
was
is a family
this is a
show,
family
Joe,
show,
yeah.
Joe.
The
Family
Fister,
show.
you
that-
guys are
well,
these guys
can
are
we-
so blue right now. I don't
So,
even know where to go from here. But
wasn't there
the Fister
pictures?
Hotel is
Weren't you
is,
stealing heads
is,
from the hallways? Head statues?
how you remember that?
Yeah.
Your
I
memory's
don't
like
even
impeccable.
He was
man.
stealing head statues.
No,
No,
you
no,
missed.
no.
You- no,
there was a
you.
bust of. I have pictures of all of
Yeah,
this. We can
Joe
look at
was
my
involved
gosh.
in this.
I have you and Derek arm wrestling in
Oh, me
front
and
of
Derek
the
Huff
bust.
arm wrestling. We did that. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a big bust of like George Washington or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was legitimate, like marble heavy. I don't know
Yeah.
how we got it down, but
Oh
But
my god.
your brother was a part of this, which he doesn't do. Like
Yeah.
this is not Joe.
No.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
was-
then long story short, I
Let
filled in
loose.
for Joe the next day
Yes.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
with Edita, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Wait, what do you mean?
Again, 16,000 people, man. It's just all right. Let's go.
Oh my
Believe it or
Go.
not,
It was a
I
good
was
time,
so
though.
sick because the alcohol just killed me that night,
Mm,
and
I'm sure.
I couldn't dance the next day. I couldn't do it. I missed one show. We did three
I
back-to-back
can't
tours.
dance. Don't wanna.
No, don't ask me. But we did 3 back-to-back tours. We were on the road on and off for like 18 months.
Yeah,
That was the one show
Yeah.
I missed. The one show I missed because of
Yeah.
this guy. No, I'm
It was my fault.
no, it was all right. But no, but we had so much fun. It was so much fun just going around
That
the
was
country.
fun.
It was such a
That was a
cool
fun time.
routine to
Yeah.
come out. You took your shower, you got in your bus, you drove, you woke up in the next city the next morning. I mean, it was so cool.
The old
I had so much fun. I had so much fun.
Me too.
DWTS rowdy bunch. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you two showed up, yeah.
Oh,
No,
God.
you guys-
Everything was fine until you
these
guys.
guys,
that is
these guys would come
ridiculous.
out. These guys would come out.
I was a mere child.
they were
observing.
out. They were
That's
out.
true. You were under
I-
21.
I
weren't
was.
You?
You guys were.
Were you under
The
21?
whole Dancing with the
Yeah.
Stars crew was wild.
Yeah,
You guys
well,
were like
please.
rock stars,
No,
man.
they. And let me tell you something. When these guys were there, most of the time I was in my bus. I wasn't even with
Well,
you
you had a
guys.
baby.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
I mean,
was-
thank
yeah,
goodness.
yeah. I mean, I was like, no, I wasn't with you guys at all. I was.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah,
We had a
young
good
kid
time.
And
We had a
my
good time.
my
That-
my beautiful little Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Oh God,
me,
Charlie.
like a ballroom dancer, like getting the
Baby
opportunity to
Charlie.
do something like that was like looking back on it, really, really,
Really cool, right?
spectacular,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fun experience
It was
that must
really a
have been.
fun
huh?
experience.
Yeah. How are you going to play an arena unless you're
I know.
Metallica or like,
I know.
Right. No,
Yeah.
it was
What a
it
cool
was
thing.
incredible. And they've never reached that level again. That was like, I mean,
Yeah.
they've done the tour and they've done well,
Of
but
course.
not like that level.
Yeah.
That was huge.
That was a peak,
Yeah,
and
it
then it
was-
slowly
Yeah.
declines.
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
and
what
for me,
happens.
the best thing, friendship.
Yeah,
amongst
man.
some
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
really
That's
cool,
what was
cool
really
guys.
cool.
Oh my gosh.
I remember like we became friends first, but when you guys were out on the road and you guys were going out more than me, you guys became
Ooh,
friends.
that's my
And the
phone.
timer, it's over.
Yep.
No. All
right, I'll see you.
Well, thanks so
see you
much,
later.
Brian. It's been
Sorry to
great.
bother you.
No, sorry to bother.
Thanks for stopping by.
So, but
All the
yeah,
best.
yeah, and then the friendship continued to grow and grow, and that's it. And 20 years, almost 20 years later, here
Yeah.
we are.
Here
And
we
it's
are.
weird.
It is
It's weird.
Thank you for making me a part of your family.
Yeah, of
everything.
course,
Your mom
dude.
has always been so kind to me, and
Yeah.
it's given me a real sense of security when I was out here. So,
Oh.
thanks, guys.
Oh
I mean
man,
that
thank
from
you
the
for
bottom
being.
of my heart.
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's been great. There's been ups, there's been downs, there's been ins, there's been outs, but it's
Yeah.
been so funny. And we have literally, your personality has infiltrated
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of our comedy that we
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Because like, Joe, let me tell you something, Joe. He loved it. Okay.
I
Oh,
see you guys
there
doing me.
she is.
There she is.
The one that got away. I mean, we call them Brian.
Don't sound like that.
Brian isms.
Brian, what do you mean? You broke
Brian
up with
is-
her.
I did, didn't I? Oh, yeah, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. I hope she's happy. No, but we have
little dramatic.
we
Maybe.
have Brianisms that are
Yeah.
literally we laugh about them
Honored.
to this day.
Honored.
Truly,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's so great, man. It's
Definitely.
Every
so
time I talk
great.
to you, I walk away with a conversation with some sort
Oh,
of
Well,
gem.
Amazing
I do
story.
have a little bit of a character to play with you guys, and
I
I
get it.
I do make an effort to do it.
Of
But
course,
Yeah.
of course.
Bro, do you remember when we were younger? We would have bonfires in the backyard, and we would literally walk around the neighborhood and chop down people's trees,
Oh,
dude.
my God.
Like
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
funny because you could have burned the damn house down.
Nah, we were just
That
all in good
flame
fun.
was so. I don't know if you
At
were here,
one
Matt.
point,
You know what I'm
there
talking
was-
about. That flame was so high one night.
You
It
could
was
see
over.
it.
It was
You
over
could
the roof
see
of
it
the
from
house.
there.
It's over
You
the
could
roof
see it
of
from
the house.
space.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
You probably Google Maps if it was around then would have probably
Really?
captured it.
What were you guys putting in there?
Everything.
Trees from
Anything
the
we could
neighborhood.
find.
I'm not
You
kidding.
guys are nuts.
We chopped down a whole tree
You
once.
know, I wonder why most of the neighbors that have now
He's
moved
like
away
Dennis
hated
the
you
Menace
guys.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting time. When I first moved into the neighborhood,
Interesting fun. I was chopping down trees.
I was super quiet because of the animals. You know, nobody even knew I was here. And then this era came along, and yes, we had petitions from the neighbors trying to get us to move out. The whole thing.
Oh, that's funny.
We had
and
loud
now you've
music.
outlasted most of the neighbors.
And now we've outlasted everybody. Now we're the
Yeah.
OGs.
Now we're the old crotchety
I know,
ones.
now-
These darn
turn
kids.
that music
Yeah,
down.
I
we
know,
are.
pretty much.
Our neighbor plays like James Taylor, and I'm like, oh, it's so loud.
I know.
Like,
I
I just want to hear
you.
birds chirping, and
Oh
the sound of the
my
wind.
gosh.
It's true.
It's true. Silence.
Silence
Oh
is
my
golden.
gosh. James Taylor.
It's
he
true.
drives me
This guy with his guitar.
every day. How many times can you hear that?
Ed Sheeran's playing over there in like a beautiful 75-degree afternoon. And I'm like, oh,
no, Ed
turn it
Sheeran.
down.
Dude, I saw him recently at the Lincoln Financial Center.
Oh yeah.
Really?
60,000 people.
Wait a minute.
Him and a guitar. That's it.
At Lincoln Financial,
He
how,
was
how did you get in there?
Shut up. We're not talking about that. No. That's recent. We can't talk about that.
I think in most of this stuff we can't
What if-
talk about.
what if-
Realize
what
To
if
be-
Brian just
I
went
was at the
down-
link last week.
Oh, really?
What if,
I see-
what
I
if
saw Real
Brian just
Madrid.
went underneath the table and came up with one of those noses with the glasses and the mustache? He's like, with this, it's like that got you. Totally different, just some costume, you know.
fake glasses and nose with mustache.
But wait a
Works
minute.
every time.
Yeah, it works every time.
Hey.
They still don't know. Wait, but so Ed Sheeran, 60,000. Oh
It was really good.
Yeah.
man, that's
Really
crazy. Well, we were talking about. I mean,
Not as good as this guy though.
I don't think so.
And he's not
either.
out there, man.
I know.
Two of my favorite songs in the world, I can't even purchase or listen to because he won't release them.
I
Yeah.
know.
This guy.
That was Andy. We always joke about it. Andy's
Yeah.
the guy who just forever will be working on his songs.
And Matt, congrats on the Matt Singer, dude.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
You were awesome.
Thanks, man.
I was excited to see you.
that was-
Yeah,
that
he
was-
was singing pretty good.
You
on
coming?
there.
You coming to Vegas
We're going to Vegas?
for
Well, we have our
we have
Strat
live
show,
show?
15th
Yeah.
and 16th of August.
Am I coming to Vegas? Does a cat have a tail?
We're gonna have a 20-year reunion.
Oh my gosh, isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
man. That's
Yeah,
soon,
that
huh?
was-
Next month.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
It's exciting,
It's in a
guys.
week. It's in a
So are
week.
you what are you flexing? Are you dancing? What's your
We're doing a little bit of everything. We're gonna be well, we are doing a pod episode is what
Right.
we're doing, but we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna go out and like do a Q&A with the audience.
Joe, that's
and
the
we're
most
gonna do some-
boring thing to say.
Is Andy gonna sing?
Everybody does Q&A. It's not
Really?
special.
during the
Everybody.
pod?
Depends
I
on
don't
what
really
you're
see
asking.
A lot of Q&As during pods.
Everybody.
Joe.
Really?
That's the most bizarre. Yeah, you can't say that. That's not special.
Wow.
That's like built. That should
You know
be
what else is
assumed.
not special? Your shirt, okay? But
What do you mean,
nobody
this
nobody
shirt?
knows.
This shirt.
This denim shirt, it
mean,
is special because
denim.
I got this from James.
Look at
Dean.
this amethyst button.
Amethyst button.
Protecting myself from all the
Stress.
bad auras you guys
Stress.
are putting
Yeah.
out.
Amethyst buttons. Amethyst buttons.
Yeah.
Help against. No, Q&A's built in. Obviously, guys.
Okay.
Merch
But we're
giveaway
doing-
probably. But listen,
But we're doing a meet and greet. We're doing
Joe,
some.
that's-
We're doing some
Joe,
music.
again,
Joe,
you know.
Joe,
again,
Joe,
all
dude.
the-
Oh my god.
You just highlighted all the boring parts.
I don't know
my
how
God.
boring.
Okay, dude, we're gonna be playing music
Yeah.
like a full
I
band.
think it's a long time coming.
That's
for
gonna
you
be the
guys.
most
It's
we have a
embarrassing.
full. Joe's gonna do a tap dance.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing a tap
We're forcing
dance.
him to do it.
No, I'm
We're
not.
forcing
were
Joe
pretty
to tap
serious.
dance.
When they told me, they sounded pretty serious.
Matt's
And
And then I asked
Matt's
them. I said, "How does Joe's tap?"
Matt might
nowadays?"
be breaking out a guitar
Yeah.
the first time in 35 years.
35 years. Last time I did it was at the upfronts.
Can he play?
Yeah.
86.
You play guitar, man?
NBC upfront.
We'll see if he starts. If he starts practicing. If he doesn't, it won't be plugged in, but it'll be there.
40 years ago, dude.
true.
You idiot. Oh
true.
my God. So the last time he picked up a guitar was 39 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
NBC
Upfronts. I
Yep.
played Johnny Be Good.
And that's when he, after the show was so good, he put it down. He went,
That's
done.
Yeah.
This is
That's
the pinnacle. It's
Yeah.
never going to get any better than this.
But now
Playing
we're-
for the affiliates.
he's gonna have it there. He might, like I said, it might not be plugged in, but it'll be there. It depends if
Well,
he
that would
starts
be
practicing.
on par with what happened at
Remember,
that
we had
show.
to say, Bakersfield, we love you.
Yeah,
We had to say that.
Bakersfield, we love you.
Yeah, Matt and I had to say that to the crowd of
Yeah,
like,
it was in
affiliates.
Bakersfield. They
Yeah.
flew us on a private jet.
They did fly us on a private jet up there.
We were the entertainment for the whole night.
It's incredible.
How old were
Joe
you?
and I.
I was 10 and Matt was 6.
How old were you?
Andy, thank God, was not
He
with
was
us.
in the. He was in the.
It was
he
back
was
in the
swimming.
good old days.
He was still
Yeah.
yep, swimming around.
Joe, what are you doing? You look good. You're glowing.
I do? Thanks, man. You know, I've been actually taking these Mito Pure gummies recently, and I got to tell you something. I really, really like them.
Gummies? What are you, 8?
No, they're longevity gummies. They're the first of their kind. They help boost energy at the cellular level, all right? Endurance, strength, and all these things that start to fall off after you hit 30.
So what are you saying? You're trying to turn back the last decade?
I am turning back the clock, and they're clinically proven to increase muscle strength by 12% and endurance by 17%. All right, and that's not a trend, by the way. That's science.
And they're good.
They are good, and they're naturally sweetened, sugar-free, and vegan.
Wow. Okay. Where do I get them?
Where do you get them? You go to timeline.com/brotherly for 20% off. That's timeline.com/brotherly.
I guess getting older won't suck as much as I thought.
Might appears got your back, buddy, at the cellular level. These are mine.
What?
Yeah. It's your own.
You all right?
Yes, I was lamenting with these guys. We're going to have to deal with.
Joe, here he goes
Oh,
into Johnny
yes,
Depp. Here he goes. He can't go too far. I was lamenting. with
Did
these
you hear about
guys.
my cameo in Pirate 6?
Oh,
Just a
God.
small cameo.
That's a small cameo, Joe. That's how it talks. You ever notice how he talks when he gets a little ethereal and wants to be an artist?
William Shatner?
No, it's this Joe. Joe's I was
the only way-
lamenting about being with these two
If my
guys.
jawline
I
gets
know.
any more
He touched it,
distinct,
and then he touched it, and then he just, I know.
it might jump out and bite you,
If
Joe.
if these jaws
I
get
think-
any more pronounced.
So we have a really, I don't even know, guys.
What are we doing?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we're doing music.
You guys just talked about the affiliates in
Have
'87.
you seen my
I'm trying to talk
doubloons,
about.
Joe?
I'm trying to talk about
Is there
Vegas
gonna
next
be
week.
Balloons
like
that I'm-
Phillies hat or like an eagle?
I'm keeping safe in this small nest of chest hair.
His doubloons, he buries the
I like my.
Look at my little
doubloons.
bird nest that I house my doubloons.
That's
in.
right. My doubloons.
He has actual shipwreck coins around his neck.
That's
We've talked about it
Pirate
before,
gold.
but he does.
Are they?
It's pirate gold.
Cool.
Look
Yeah.
at this. I can rub these two together and create electricity.
Like Morgan Freeman, who has earrings. He wears earrings so that wherever he dies, they'll pay for his burial. The burial. They'll pay for his
or
burial.
rob them.
Or
Yeah, I
rob
know.
him. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, old
Tomb
man.
Raiders! What the hell?
That's true. He's old now.
Oh man, he's 87 or something, isn't he?
Isn't that crazy?
This wouldn't pay for a burial. I'm just
Dude,
saying.
all those
I
guys
think
are
that
getting
Michael
old.
Douglas just
All those
retired.
depends,
At
too.
80.
It's true.
Wow.
He's like,
A
I'm
dig-
done.
a ditch.
He said, I don't want to die on a
To
set.
make a profit.
What did you say, Matt?
Michael Douglas just retired.
Well,
from
he's 80, dude.
I know. He said he doesn't want to croak on a set. He wants to.
Wow, what a
But
novel
Clint Eastwood,
concept.
Clint Eastwood's 97 or something, isn't he? Or
and
something
he's
like
still
that?
going.
95,
Yeah,
something like
won't
that.
stop.
How old is Clint Eastwood? Let's find out.
I'll
Let's
never
Google it.
stop.
Let's ask our team.
96.
Our team left us, Joe.
I know, and I know. Jim's has no clue. He doesn't have a phone. And Sam is reading Catcher in the Rye for the 12th time.
How old
There he
is who?
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, Clint
You know, Unforgiven.
Black is
Not the country singer
Oh.
Clint Black.
Clint
He's
Eastwood is 95.
95, baby.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. So
Wow.
all these guys, I mean, it's amazing how it's crazy. Yeah.
I know.
I mean, you got Pitt and Cruz moving close to their mid 60s.
Oh my God, we saw F1
which
the
is-
other night.
Oh,
What, and
Why'd you guys all look at me?
I don't know.
I took
Because
my
you start
chin and
rubbing
there
your,
was so
you
much
start rubbing your
Because
chin
power
again.
here.
As I
Mm.
described earlier, we have to be on our wits with us
There's
when you
so
start touching your
much-
jaw
there's
because
so
it could
much-
shoot out and knock one of us out.
Yeah.
There's so much power.
Oh God.
from
There
his
he goes.
pose.
The accents.
Look at this little thing on my chin
Yeah,
here.
He's gonna give himself a bunch of zits. if he
That's
keeps
how I
touching
can.
his
That's
chin.
because I can rest my chin anyway.
It doesn't actually.
A
touch.
hot slab of concrete, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It's like a little
It
pad.
is really a.
It's
very-
how I get my food out of the oven.
Oh God.
What?
Scrub pans.
Oh, look at Jim. He can
Little
get a food
pad.
from
Oh.
halfway across the room.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Jim fishes with that. Puts it in the water with chum.
Oh,
He's coming. Yeah, I
nice
gotcha.
Oh,
Oh,
little
yeah, these
fish.
little baby fish are on there. He pulls them out and just nets them and he eats.
Jim's got a longer goatee than I do. It's very long, so potentially he could hover over a small pool of water and
What do
catch
you mean? He does.
some
Yeah.
amphibious
Seen it.
creatures.
Stash
Seen
some,
it. Seen
some
it.
chum in my beard.
I've seen it. Yeah. That's the greatest thing ever.
What is
These
chum?
Guys. Chum is
Oh.
like fish guts.
This guts that
Oh,
you
Remember,
throw into the
remember,
water.
remember in Jaws when they would dump all the blood
Yeah, they
in the
do
water
it
and
for
then-
sharks. to
Or remember in
track
Jersey
sharks.
when they? Oh, actually, never mind.
Hey, remember in Jersey
Wait, what?
right before everybody goes to the shore and they fish and they swim?
You know the alligator
No.
pits in Jersey. What?
my son caught his first fish
No
3 weeks
way.
ago, man. Yeah.
Dude.
What do you catch?
I don't know. It was like a little carp or something about
Cool,
that
cool.
big.
What
But,
kind of bait did you use?
worm.
You got a worm?
Did
Where-
you take it to,
Chris,
to a
you remember
lake?
Christian Perry, my buddy?
Yeah.
Where was
I went
this?
up with him. We did the whole camping experience. I
Oh, that's right.
Pitched a tent in the woods
Oh
overnight.
gosh.
Joe had
yeah,
this
yeah, you're telling
experience.
me, bro. Oh my
It's
god,
not my cup of tea.
pouring rain.
Oh,
my
God.
first time camping
Really?
ever.
So Joe was
in my life.
Joe was
Really?
on Joe
And
was,
my last.
Joe was on Amadeo, and my dad was there. And Joe said he woke up in the middle of the night and he couldn't find my dad, and he found our dad in a van. With
Oh
the
yeah, I
engine
heard
on.
that story.
Yeah, he was in the minivan.
Oh
It was chilling.
God, that's so good. Did you do that or did you stay in the tent?
I slept in the tent, but I had like the Taj Mahal of tents. It was like that thing
awesome.
took 4 hours to put together.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Those things.
That's awesome.
Yo,
It was actually really cool. Dude. He had a great time.
That is fun, man. Camping's the best.
Tents are
Caught
not
his first
easy
fish.
I love it.
That's so cool.
sometimes to put together.
no.
Matt and I went camping in the desert, in the San Bernardino desert, and he's
San
Borrego.
Borrego?
Borrego.
Borrego desert, and
Borrego?
it was like it
San
was so
Bernardino
hot.
desert?
Was the
San
tent
Bernardino.
filled with like lizards?
No, dude, it
and
gets worse. It's shit because
turtles.
I'm down there
Oh, did you see
with
the turtle? I sent you the picture of the turtle.
Oh
from the
yeah,
hotel?
yeah.
That was okay to do, right or no?
Yeah. You just put it back, right?
Can
No.
you eat it, right? Brian, you hate it?
Oh God.
Well,
I
you
gotta
can eat
do to get a cheap
snails.
meal here
Oh,
in
my
LA.
God.
To be fair, snapper soup is very good.
Snapper. I've never had snapper,
Snapper
soup.
soup?
Did you? Well, you just came back from Sardinia. Did you?
No, they didn't
Did-
serve
did you eat-
turtle.
No, but they serve horse. Did you have cavallo?
No, I
Okay.
didn't have
You wouldn't.
horse. No.
All right,
Brian-
We'll steer the conversation another
Brian's
way.
not satisfied unless he consumes at least 14 different species
No,
per
You know
meal.
what?
True.
That's like our buddy Steve too.
Yeah.
Steve Rial, who's on the pod. He eats a
I
lot of
remember
stuff.
Steve
Remember
very
Stevie?
well.
He eats everything.
Everything.
Literally everything. Shrimp heads.
You know, like I went to
Frog legs.
some restaurant where Brian ordered something that looked like it was out of a Star Wars movie. It was moving, and there was
Ah,
I swear to God,
stop.
serpents and
It was moving. Come
it made
on.
noises.
I actually did eat something moving once, which was
Me
What
too.
was that?
You don't want to know.
a
Back
live
to
baby octopus.
what?
Cool.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you didn't.
and that's a bet. Yeah, it's a bet. We went to this. We were in Vancouver way long ago on a movie set, and the
A
cast.
live octopus.
I'm not
you
kidding.
Ate it?
The cast was
Small.
We were out to dinner,
It's really small.
and there was this bet going around
You
because
sure it wasn't calamari?
it was not. It was live baby octopus, and they would. I don't know what they did with it, but I think they just like threw it in a vinegar to pickle it, but it was very much alive.
That's
And,
crossing
uh,
my line.
That's
It was a bet, and everybody. And I just gotten there, I just met this cast, and I was really on the spot,
yeah.
and they bet me to do it.
Yeah, it
Great.
sounds great.
I
Let's
ate
get back
baby
to-
octopus.
let's get back-
Yeah, sorry, I steered the
Let's get back to-
conversation
Terrible.
species.
Let's get back
It
to
inked me too.
Ugh.
Your tongue was blue for the rest of the week.
What?
Yeah, I swear on my life, man. It was awful.
That is the creepiest thing ever.
It was
Okay.
terrible.
Anyway.
That's the worst thing I've ever eaten. I would never eat anything like that ever again.
Okay. You're such a creep. You're such a creep.
My kid eats octopus.
Really?
Really?
4.5 years old. Hot sauce, raw tuna, raw sushi.
Oh, dear God.
He goes for sushi. He orders Otoro. This kid.
Do you know
Yeah.
why they can't use real wasabi?
It's too expensive.
No. 20 minutes, the flavor's gone.
Is that right?
And the time you grate it, it has to be served and eaten in 20 minutes, or the flavor is
Wow.
that spice dissipates and is not there anymore.
Hmm.
So they usually cut it mostly with horseradish these days. But the real wasabi, the reason why, and in Japan, there was a certain point in their history where the wealth of the family was not about how much money you had; it was the purity and the taste of,
Of the
your
wasabi.
because that's how important it was,
And it was
to their
thick.
health. Because they were eating raw fish and gaining all these parasites, and without the wasabi that you eat at the same time, your body would get full of parasites.
Wow.
So there you go. That's hence wasabi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look.
And you know peppers, right?
understand.
Like capsicum, the big yellow and red and green bell pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called capsicum around the world, but we call it bell
Cap-
pepper. Capsicum. Yeah, but here,
Capsica.
here it's called bell pepper, right? Do you know that they're literally adapted and designed for birds and for birds to deparasite themselves? That's why birds eat peppers.
Bell peppers.
The bell peppers in particular. So the little tiny seeds in there adapted so that the peppers attract the birds. They give them something, which is to deparasite them, and then the birds consume the seeds and sprinkle the seeds all around, and so it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yes.
Furthering the plant
The capsica
and
the
furthering the
birds.
bird's health all in one. Interesting
Wow.
fact.
If anybody's still listening,
Well, but what I was going to tell you is, I mean, with my kid, sushi, home cooked foods, he
Right.
eats steak, he
Yeah,
eats
that's
lamb chops, he eats corn.
great.
No fast food.
That's
that's
important.
Cereal,
Jeez.
no sugar,
No
lunch
sugar.
at- no lunch at
Yeah,
school.
great.
Good.
None of that.
Good.
That's
No
great.
sodas,
No
right?
lunch at
And
school.
it's expensive, but like I
It
feel like it's going to teach him to
Oh,
eat
of course.
how you guys have eaten
Not
for your
only
whole
is it
lives,
going
I
to
mean.
teach him, but it's going to teach his body on a cellular level
Yeah.
what's actual
what
nutrition
feels good to eat
versus non-nutrition and just stuff that's
And
almost
it'll-
addictive.
it'll build a foundation.
Yeah,
That'll avoid a lot of these current problems that we're seeing that
I think,
make no sense. Like
I think my dad
gastral and stuff and all this like weird.
and my mom, obviously, but I think my dad for this a lot because I don't know what it was that spurred him to do this, but he was always about like, no matter what you do, you eat healthy in the morning and you drop down and do push-ups and sit-ups. I mean, he taught me that from the time I was really young,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
It's like do something physical.
Yeah.
East Coast Italian guys. Yeah, my dad was the same way.
It's so crazy, right?
Six pack all
Yeah.
the way to the end, man.
So it's
Yeah.
so great because when you have that as a kid, it's so much easier as an adult to keep that going. I mean,
is.
so much easier.
It is. No, it is.
It's
No,
really
look,
hard when you're
Look, what you put
Spend
into
the
your
person-
body
your,
is.
your girls eat all good food.
I
right?
I instilled that in them. I think, and obviously, a lot of their friends and stuff, and so they partake in the junk food and stuff. But I feel like they're now Charlie, especially at 19, is starting to go. Wait a minute, I gotta and
I mean-
she's coming back around. You know,
Don't get me wrong. You got to have a cheesesteak. I mean, every now and
Yes,
then.
yes,
You got to have a crab
yes.
every now and then. You
Of
gotta-
course.
yes,
Right?
Yes, no, you
Of
do.
course. Every time I drive by Krabby Crab, I think of you. By the way,
Is that right?
It's this restaurant called Krabby Crab.
My boy made me
Crabby
bring home
Crab?
a lobster the other week.
Something from
He saw it at the
SpongeBob.
grocery store. He's like, "You would get that?" I was like, "Let's go. Let's do it."
No,
Yeah.
did you cook it?
Of course, I cooked it.
Oh
Did you
my
boil
God.
it? Did you boil it?
What's that?
Did you boil
Well,
them?
the most humane way, from what I understand, is knife straight through the
Yeah,
head.
you
of
crack
course.
them.
It was alive.
No,
Yes.
I put it on the
You bought it
Put it on
alive.
the Barbie?
Yeah,
Did you wrap it in
he swam in
tinfoil?
the sink for half an hour. My son played with his grips.
Did you wrap? Was
Fresh.
his claws
They were rubber band.
rubber band?
Yeah.
This is barbaric. You played with it a little bit. Yes.
Play.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
Barney.
swim. I didn't know how to torture it.
Isn't this great? now we.
Okay,
now we-
we're gonna cook this little.
That's kind of what happened.
That's
A little bit. No, because the kids are into that, man.
What?
I bring home live crabs. He loves it,
That's
dude.
that makes perfect sense, dude.
Take
He
out that
loves it.
hammer. Here we go, son.
It's not unlike it's not
All
unlike
right,
fishing.
now
It's
let's
not
cook this
unlike
little.
it's not unlike fishing. I mean, you catch this fish, you bring it out,
did
or
you read
hunting, or anything
A
else.
couple weeks ago, they were saying fish feel pain for 20
Yeah,
minutes
it's
after they
awful.
get caught.
It's awful. It's
Oh,
awful. It's
gosh.
awful.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Look, I'm
We're all
all
God's
for if you
creatures.
catch something, you eat it.
Dude.
But yes,
Wait
humanely
a minute.
dispatch of the
Of
animal.
course, fish.
I
For years,
know.
they were like, fish don't feel anything.
I
Did you
know.
ever see those things? In a
I know.
Stop
know.
running.
I know.
I mean,
It's
they're
obvious.
suffocating.
It's obvious.
Obviously.
Do you want to hear something really
Of
crazy?
course, they feel something.
Do you want to hear something how
They don't feel a
how-
thing.
how crazy
Flopping around for like trying to start.
people have overlooked
Insane.
the consciousness and the things that we feel when it comes to animals and plants and even
So
small
ridiculous.
things like ants. Do you know that by chance they were doing an experiment where they were putting these little blue dots on the ants' heads and they happened to have a mirror? Do you know the ants stopped?
Yeah, I saw that.
Recognized they had something in their head and tried to get it off? That's showing a
Self-recognition
consciousness.
inside an ant.
That's like you're getting to
By
a
the
point.
way, have you ever seen? I mean, I know you probably have, but a close up of an ant's face,
Oh, it's unbelievable, right?
dude. It's something out of Alien.
Oh, it's wild. Isn't
They
it?
are the ugliest,
Oh, they're cute.
scariest looking things.
No, they really are
Because you see
intense.
these little brown ants, and
It's
you're like,
true.
harmless, little things you think like, oh, they're
Yeah.
kind of cute. Their actual faces are
eye of the beholder, Joe.
wow. But
Yeah.
dude, it looks
It's
like
intense.
Dracula. Like,
Yeah, they're
I
intense.
saw that
Teeth and-
picture recently, the one they had out.
It is
Yeah, they are.
crazy
They're impressive.
how
creatures.
impressive they are.
Yeah.
Scary as hell.
Yeah.
Those things.
I
I mean,
mean-
if they were like our size with that face, wow, a face only a mother could love.
I mean, ants used to be, a good 2.5 feet long, so you can imagine
Really?
what that was.
Could you
like.
eat them?
well, that other day, dude, when
Maybe.
we found that tarantula
You'd
hawk
love it.
wasp,
Oh, yeah.
No
You'd eat it.
No.
we were out in a walk the other day
Yeah.
around my neighborhood. Tarantula hawk wasp
Yeah.
was dead, but actually almost
Tarantula
dead. That little
hawk
thing was
wasp?
still going like that, so
Yeah.
someone must have hit it, or would a crow try to go after it or something, or I don't know. Anyway, there was this. But look up a tarantula hawk
Oh, yeah,
wasp.
I've-
The thing is literally about this
Yeah, they're
long.
massive.
Okay, they
Mhm.
have a stinger that's 7 millimeters. They
Yeah.
can sting unlimited times.
Yep, they can.
And the reason why they have their stinger is, I think they said it's the 4th most painful sting in the world.
I'm sure
These
They're
things.
massive.
Joe, you've done a lot of research.
I
here.
have, because we looked it up. I'd never
Yeah.
seen it.
they're massive.
And they what they do is they got their nickname because, like you said, they go and they hunt tarantulas.
Yep.
Their venom is so deadly it completely causes paralysis within seconds, and then they fly the tarantula back to their nest,
Yeah.
which is normally in the ground. They
But then
burrow.
they pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
They take it
and-
back and they use it as an incubator
Yes,
for their young.
They bury their eggs in there,
Yeah.
and then their larvae eat the intestine of the spider while they grow.
New
Yeah.
conversation.
What the hell is that?
All right, I'll give you something else
Ugh.
on the nature side. Do you know that
But
for the
they're
first
wicked
time
looking.
for the first time a couple months ago, orcas were filmed, a male and female, French kissing and making out.
No.
Yes, and
Really?
communicating like these incredibly like love songs to each other
Come
as they were
on.
twirling. Looks like a movie as they were twirling
guys-
around,
cool.
literally making out.
Singing
And they
orc-
didn't know that kind of emotion was shared between two orcas before. Obviously, they're incredibly highly intelligent creatures, but
you guys heard about the
Yeah.
singing orcas, right?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
here
You
we
just
go.
said it.
No, they actually really do sing. The
Yeah, they do
band.
sing. Yeah.
There's a
And you know what song they were singing, guys? Endless Love. They were not singing Endless Love. Yes, they were. That was what they were singing. That's the report.
Yeah.
Matt,
endless love.
Matt, you're lying. No, I'm not.
No, it's really true.
Are you Eagles Phillies? Are you know what's going
Wow,
on?
I do know what's
It's
going
the
on.
greatest era ever in Philadelphia
I
for our two
mean-
teams. Well, in our lifetime. Anyway.
Well, for sure. I think unlike 17 when we won the Super Bowl, I think that last year's
That
Super
was
Bowl,
like
kind of an anomaly.
and the anomaly of anomalies to have your backup quarterback to beat Tom,
Tom
Brady.
Brady?
I
Wow.
mean, on a one-off.
Drop that dime in. Remember that
Oh, my
Nick Foles
God.
dime he
Unbelievable.
threw in the corner of the end
I
zone?
mean,
Like,
Unbelievable.
That
the,
was
the,
that
the Philly
was
special. Did you see the video when they
Oh
made that
my
call?
God.
You guys,
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
Peterson.
You
was
want to
like,
do it?
All right,
do
all
it.
right, why not?
Yeah,
Give
let's
it a
do
try.
it. Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, in like moving back home to Philly now for the last couple years, you're so immersed in this sport.
I'm
You
sure.
can't get away from it.
No.
It's everywhere. My son's at Phillies games like every 3 weeks. He wants to be a professional baseball player. He said.
dude,
That's cool.
Dude, that's cool.
You know, that would be the coolest thing ever.
You're telling me.
Yeah, that would be
mean,
freaking
that would
cool.
be,
Dude, I got him out back with the tee. He hits the
Great.
ball already. I got him gloves.
Great.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Get this. I bought him like this incredible bat. You know how much a baseball bat costs nowadays, man?
No.
Dude, a good wood one, they're like $900.
No.
$600 to $900
No, 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 no,
for
way.
a good,
Oh,
a high quality
wow.
wooden bat. That's not what I bought my kid, obviously, but anyway, I got him the titanium ones. It's like lightweight and
Yeah.
everything. It was a couple $100.
Wait, are you telling me
Nonetheless-
for a Louisville Slugger, it's like $1,000?
No, you can get them for $80, $100, but I'm telling you, for a really
A
high
good one.
quality,
I
good
bet.
bat, they're $600 and $900. Anyway, so I got on this like titanium bat, and he doesn't want to use it. He wants to use Pop's bat, my dad's bat.
Really? That's cool.
That's
awesome.
really cool.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that is really
man.
cool.
Yeah,
That's so
That
cool.
is really
yeah.
cool.
So and then
Yeah.
the Phillies are
I know,
killing
dude.
it. Wheeler
Look,
missed a
I know.
dude. He
Wheeler.
missed a perfect game by one home run.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh.
perfect game. by
Oh
one home.
my gosh.
Yes. But
So that's
it's-
great, dude.
Yeah, and I think ultimately the Phillies have had sort of a yo-yo season. They win 10 out of 12, they lose 5 out of 7, they win 10 out of 12. But I believe, and the Mets have done the same thing, and it's kind of
The Mets.
it's kind of a 2-division race.
Sorry.
But I believe that the Phillies are going to come out on top. I think the Phillies are going to come out on top.
So it's Phillies and Mets. I only get it. I'm sorry to
All
say,
right.
I only get into baseball come.
You're gonna
Oh,
see
dude.
Playoffs.
You're gonna see Dodgers,
too.
Phillies, NLDS. I think the
Really?
Yankees are
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be in the World
Oh,
Series,
yeah.
and I think it'll be Dodgers or Phillies.
You think
I
Yankees
hope
are gonna
for
make it?
Dave that it's the Dodgers, and if not, then we'll take for the Phillies.
Mhm.
But
Shout out to my buddy Dave.
Dave,
Wag,
He's
man.
recovering.
Hope you're
He's
well.
Wag,
He's
yes.
doing great. He had a little surgery, but he's doing good, and he's on the mend. And
he went to an Eagles game with me.
that's right.
Oh, yeah, and he was back in
Crazy.
Philly,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, that's right.
crazy.
So, Brian, catch us up. What's going on? So you're still dancing. You're doing.
So, well, yeah, man.
Tell
I
us.
got a dance studio. I'm, home near my family. I'm teaching. I do
Yeah.
competitions with my students. We do like 4 or 5 a year. They do the pro am thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, people hire Brian now all the time. I mean, he does all the professional stuff too, but people hire you all the time for dance lessons, like for weddings and things
For
too,
sure.
right?
Occasionally,
Private-
they're fun, but I want the clients that are coming in on a weekly basis that are there. They're consistent. They're taking 4 lessons a week because I can take it somewhere within 2 to 3 years. The wedding couples are
Right.
fun, but like
But it's one and done.
it's
kind of
one
thing.
and done.
Yeah, I
The
got you.
It's very difficult to schedule.
Right.
But don't
s-
some of your students, like the ones that are serious, you train them, they get you put them into competitions, and then you travel with them, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's high level.
Oh, I know.
I
No,
have
no,
a
no,
student.
no.
She's
I
in
know
her
it is.
basement practicing 3 hours. Wonderful family. Shout out to Socano and Saray,
Hey.
who've become awesome friends.
Amazing.
And what's the name of the dance studio?
Our studio's called Universal Dance Center in Collingswood. My mom's been there for
In
like
Collingswood?
a long time,
So-
35 years. Man.
Wow.
If you're in,
Collingswood,
if you're in
New
the-
Jersey,
New
right?
Jersey, if you're in the tri-state area, check that out and go
Thank
find
you.
Brian. And then tell us about this. What else you're working on? You've been really passionate about the script that you've been working on for a long time.
Oh, it's kind of you guys to let me say that, man. Well,
Yeah.
my mom wrote the first syllabus in the world for wheelchair ballroom dancing. You guys know I produced and did a show in England called Dancing on Wheels, which was basically dancing with the stars with people in wheelchairs.
Which
But
is so cool.
the syllabus is not just a empathetic push somebody around on the floor in a chair. There's true lead and follow. There's
That's cool.
4 different
So
parts, and it's spectacular. Anyway, so the movie's about the rehabilitation of an injured soldier through the art of wheelchair ballroom dance.
Cool, man.
And
Wow. That is
you know,
awesome, dude.
I partnered with Leilani to help me write it, and
Yeah.
it's been 4 or 5 years since we've been trying to put it out. You guys know what that's like.
I do.
course.
Dude.
And
it's never
I
easy.
think it'll get made one day. I
I
really
think
do.
it will
I think so,
too.
too.
I think it will
I think it's a
too.
great
Maybe
story.
one of you guys can play the lead.
think
Maybe
it
we'll
will
get
too.
Joe.
I'm telling you, I think it will too. All good things come.
So you
to
got to do your
those-
research.
To wait, what?
Lieutenant Dan.
All good. You're such an idiot. All good things come to those who wait.
Gary Sinise.
And you know what? Like I
Hey,
said,
Joe's got some Gary. I got a Gary.
One of the-
Gary's actually
I love
familiar with our
Gary.
script.
I
one of
love
the-
Gary.
I
Yeah,
love Gary.
he's great.
I did CSI New York, and I for a few episodes, like I was on there for an arc, and I played a serial
Yeah,
killer.
they bonded.
And
Oh,
Gary
is that
is
right?
the bomb. He's a
Yeah,
great guy.
I did it as well after Joe, and I told the story before, but Gary Sinise was always wearing a lot of lip gloss, and I noticed
To the
it.
point where other people
Yeah,
online
hold on.
have
Yeah, well,
noticed
notice.
this.
Wait. Check it out. So I'm on set, and I have a really dramatic scene where I'm crying. And when you do these procedural, like stupid shows, like where you're crying in
Hey,
interrogation
You're not
stuff,
stupid.
as an actor, it's just like a repeat moment. Like once you do it, like you're pretty much. I can't tell you how many times I've sat in an interrogation room being interrogated by cops and
I
be like,
can't tell you.
okay,
yeah.
let me tell you exactly what happened.
sorry.
Yeah, and you know what I mean.
I won't do it again.
I've never
Yeah,
done one of
exactly.
those. I
You
always
have-
play the
Ah,
best.
God,
I swear.
You have 2 minutes. You've got
I
a page and
swear.
a half to tell the audience exactly what's going on. Go.
And then you go up to like the team,
so-
like, hey,
Yeah.
maybe he's not crying
No,
at this
they're
point.
crying.
Oh no, he's crying.
So
He's crying.
But-
Do you have a problem crying on
yeah.
camera? No,
However-
it's just I've done
so-
this 20 times.
so-
Can I do something
well,
different?
so here's my story.
I think you should
All right,
try to
Matt,
cry.
stop hijacking my story. Jesus. All right, so
Go ahead.
Gary Sinise is sitting there with lip gloss, and I happen to be very good at crying. I'm a little emotional, right? So I can cry forever.
He's
so
a
I'm
phony, man.
waterworks.
With the menthol or without? Or
Without
you could-
menthol,
you
I
could
can
just-
cry.
He
I
pulls
can
it
cry
out
right now. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
And
So-
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't.
Lord, let me finish. So
I'm too happy.
I am sitting there. I'm crying, take after take. But I notice this guy's lips are sparkling, and my brother Joe's lips are constantly sparkling. And I'm like, wow, that's so funny. And Gary is very nice. He's like, wow, the waterworks, man. That's real cool. So he takes a notice to me, and we start talking. And he notices that I'm Andy Lawrence. He's like, wait, I know your brother Joe. He gave me this lip gloss. I swear.
And
I
it's
swear.
become a thing.
I believe it.
I
People talk about
swear.
Gary Sinise's glowing lips,
Yeah.
and we all know it's from.
And I like Joe.
I used the under eye stuff Joe told me about years
Oh my
ago.
God,
You
look
know?
at that.
Oh.
Joe, you're
Lancome,
making a real
that's it.
impact.
Anyway, but yeah, so that was, but like I was saying, anything worth anything, it does take time. And the famous story is that you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at, I mean,
How
Robert
long you guys have
Zemeckis,
been working?
but Robert Zemeckis, Robert Zemeckis, did Forrest Gump and Back to the Future and all these great,
Mhm.
took him 10
Yeah.
years to get Castaway made.
Oh
They
yeah.
literally would not make
well,
that
of
movie.
course. Why?
So
how could
but,
you
But you did to
perceive
point,
that as a studio?
But to
You're
that
like, eh,
point, but to that point,
one
it's
guy, no
Robert-
lines, all shot on an island. Are you kidding me?
But to that point, it's Robert Zemeckis. You're going, he's got to be able to find money somewhere to make that movie. No, 10 years took him. So
Same with
I
Avatar.
believe Avatar too. So I believe it will get made. It's a brilliant story. It's,
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
appreciate
and
it.
it's and actually it needs to get made. So it will. It
Maybe
will.
maybe Andy will direct with all the
Well, you don't want
movies
to
he's
look.
been
It's got to
doing.
be a heartfelt film. You got to,
Oh, okay.
Andy's more of an action guy. I don't know if
Gotcha,
you've seen his
gotcha.
stuff. Yeah.
True. It's
We
true.
need a like a real director. Kidding. No, Andy could crush
He's
it.
killing it.
Andy is killing it. Andy could crush it.
Yep.
And no, I believe it will get made. And what the work you're doing in real life with it is astounding. So the movie's got to get made because it has to highlight that, Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Got a chance to speak in front of the Veterans Association in California 4 years ago. We
great.
talked in front of the general. He said it's going to make a huge impact. And
That's so
my real
cool,
dream,
man.
hopefully, if the movie can get made and it can get made on a big enough level that people really see it, maybe you can start a 501c3 off of the back of that would be able to help
Yeah.
those soldiers.
Absolutely.
Because it's one of the only things that's pairing these injured soldiers who are in wheelchairs with the able-bodied world, right? So you get like
Right.
a guy comes home in a wheelchair. Every activity for people in wheelchair basketball, where they're with other people in wheelchairs. Well, he might want the hot chick, the 6'4" down the street. That's what the dancing does. It brings them together in that respect.
That is
Forgive me,
so
but
cool.
it's true. Andy's
Yeah.
laughing, but
Yeah.
I gotta.
I see that. I
gotta
see
put my-
other ways to get there too. But that
well,
makes sense.
hey, baby, sex sells.
No. That is absolutely
There
true.
is-
It
there
is an
is a-
interesting component
Yeah.
that what you're saying is it gets them basically out of the chair because they are.
It
they
gives
are-
It
them-
allows them to
Yes.
interact with the able-bodied world again, and it
Yes.
allows them to have a connection to another human being
Sure.
through the
And
use
not
of
be-
the wheels, the same rhythms that you would be using in your hands.
and emotionally
is so
not
cool.
be confined by their handicap.
And
which
there
is-
are a
yeah.
lot of guys that have come back that have fought for this country, which we love.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
for
sure.
sure.
And deserve.
Absolutely.
Deserve our
100%.
respect.
Absolutely.
And like you
Men
said,
and women,
unlike,
yeah.
unlike basketball,
Men and women,
you know?
excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unlike-
I'm sorry.
unlike
That's
unlike
insensitive of me.
basketball, it is like which would be wheelchair and wheelchair. This is an able body that's not in a wheelchair with the wheelchair person.
Yeah.
That's
and then
amazing.
most importantly, my mom wrote a syllabus, right? If
Right.
you're going to teach something at a university, you can't just pull it out of your rear end. There's got to be some kind of structure to it.
Totally.
So that's what she did with it. And
that is
Makes
so
sense.
cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Well, I think it will get made, and it'll be something that I think a lot of people would want to go see just for the inspirational and aspirational purposes of it. I
Thanks,
think it's
guys.
Really cool. Yeah.
thank you.
Dare I tell?
Actually, I have an idea now.
Oh,
Oh
no.
gosh.
Go ahead.
An idea now.
All right.
A road for this to get made. Actually,
Wow.
Let's talk.
You heard it
Yeah.
here on the air. So,
All right.
Okay.
I have an idea.
What's up, Andy?
That's it. I was going to just...
No, you were going to say okay something. What were you
I
going
don't
to say?
remember. It's over.
Oh God, there he goes.
We'll have to
He's
wait till
starting
next time.
Oh
So
gosh.
do I get a hat, by the way?
Yeah, you
I
get a
just
hat.
wanna make sure- I just wanna make sure.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
gotta have a hat.
We'll give
And
you a hat.
Andy
We'll all
promised a
sign
hat.
it for you.
We'll give you a hat.
It'll raise the value by at least a couple cents.
I'll send you the link to the online merch store.
Oh,
Which
nice.
thanks a
you
lot.
can find in the show description. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you so much for joining
I'm not
us.
done yet.
You're done.
No,
on
I'm not
the
done.
Brotherly Love
I
Pod.
want to go out on something. You
What?
can't
We
just
went
cut
out
me
on
off
it.
like
we just
that.
went out on it. What do you mean?
I mean, that was perfect, Matt.
It
So
was
Yeah, that was
perfect.
pretty
why
It
don't
was pretty
you?
great.
I mean,
it was pretty great.
dude,
Yeah.
you've been
Why don't we
hijacking
argue-
everything all day.
Why don't we argue? Oh my God, you guys, we should go out on you guys just arguing.
Guys, dang it, Andy. I'm done with you cutting me off.
Guys, thank you so much. Brian, thanks so much for being here, brother.
Guys, thank you. Thanks,
Truly.
thanks,
Yeah,
thanks
of
for your
course.
friendship.
Yeah.
And thanks for having me. I love you guys very much.
We'll have this
Love
conversation
you, man.
off camera.
We will. We will.
For the supercast.
God bless everybody. We'll see you next week. Right here next week. We'll see you
Yeah.
next week. Right here on the Brotherly Love Pod to Pod. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the Brotherly Love Pod.
Please like and subscribe on our YouTube.
And check out our online merch store. You can find the link in our show description.
And we will see you
Next week.